is Tammy, and I've worked for Piedmont Orthopaedic for about 2 years now. And I had to have a 2-level fusion in my neck. About 5 years ago, I started having pain in my right arm. So I went to Emory and I had a epidural spinal injection done. It relieved the pain for a long time. They said it wouldn't last for about a year, but it did. It lasted for a long time. So a couple of years ago, I started having the same pain in my arm again. And then my neck started hurting. I couldn't look up, I couldn't look to the right, couldn't wash my hair in the shower, just normal everyday things I couldn't do. So I started doing some physical therapy here with Bradley and worked with him for a little bit, had some steroid injections with Dr. Stevenson and his fine team, and he ended up doing an MRI and realized that I was going to have surgery. Of course, I was very nervous. While I was in the holding area, Dr. Stevenson came in and asked me questions, talked to me a little about what was going to be going on, asked me if I had any questions, and he reassured me that everything was going to be fine. When I finished there, they pushed me into the OR. One of his team members was sitting in there. Everybody was getting ready for me, and when they moved me over to the bed, one of the team members stood beside me and told me good night, and they'd see me when I woke up, and I went right to sleep, and it was like no time I woke up. Woke up from surgery, the first thing I wanted to find out is if my arm was still hurting. Was I going to be able to pick it up and move it? So the first thing I did was I stretched my arms up way high, and when I did, I had no pain in my arm at all that I felt. So it felt normal, just like it did before it ever started hurting. My neck is great now, so I'm a little over 8 weeks out, and I can look up, I can shower, I can do everyday things again, I can move my arm. His patients that come in, naturally they're nervous because they're having surgery on their neck, they're having surgery on their back, and they've had horror stories. And once they have their surgery, we get to see them come back in after they've had their surgery, and they feel so much better. They were so worried about the surgery and if it was going to be painful when they woke up, but in reality, all the pain they were having before the surgery, with it being gone after the surgery, they were in no more pain. Like me, I didn't have any pain after the surgery, so I didn't have to take pain medication. Just reassure them that once it's all over with, they're going to be happy with the results. They're going to feel 100% better, and they are. When they come in for their post-op visit, they agree that the surgery went well. Dr. Stevenson's team was awesome. They were really good to them during the whole process.